so we are starting a big job. Actually, there's 2 home sites like this that we're doing, and it's for a very, very special cause. You guys have heard me hint about these jobs in the past. These are for 2 disabled veterans that have chosen to live up here in the Fairplay area. And so on this particular job, we are getting ready to put the culvert in. I got to go get some geotextile fabric that's approved for the Colorado Department of Transportation that we put at the end where these flares are. And I will tell you, they are treating these veterans amazing, because this job, I'm not going to say it's over-engineered, but they're doing everything very, very well and to the T. The way it's designed is meant to last for a very long time without a lot of ongoing maintenance like probably I have on my house. These homes will also have a big pad around them so that these individuals can get in their wheelchair and go out full 360 around their house, come out, see this beautiful view, and then the entire lot has to be at a grade at which they can go from their house, which is at the back of this 2-acre lot, and they can come down the driveway in a wheelchair to the road and all the way back up with ease. So a lot of detail and engineering in these jobs. So hopefully you guys can sense it in my voice. I'm so excited about these jobs. Lots more to show you guys on these sites. Hopefully you enjoy this series.
That's Bobby back out here with Digging Deeper. We are about to install the base of a culvert. We're shooting everything into engineered numbers. I want to go up here to our control point. Did the math work earlier. Had to do 17 and 2/10, 17 feet 2/10 below this pin to go out there and get our culvert set. Post this thing back up. Just had to feel froggy. Said, cut the grass. Cut the grass. Dude, we've been cutting grass all day long. I mean, look at this.
That's not too low. The grass is too high.
Dude, look at this. Look at this. We've been cutting grass all day long. Here, I'll go out there, senor. It's this bush, senor. Can't do this.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be interesting watching you do that with two.
I know. Here. Slow with this one. Technical difficulties. So we're trying to get the laser as low as possible so we don't have to bring our laser up the grade stick or down the grade stick so much. Because it's only so long.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I don't know. Ha 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 ha. Beautiful, red at 7.
You can get a little lower than that, but it might not help that.
A few moments later.
It all out, and we'll take some of these crusher fines, put up on an E-tape. Yeah. So hopefully we can get that to grade, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping I went like 4 inches down so that flap would just sit. We'd add a little crusher fines, sit the base of it. Oh yeah, baby. That should give you some working room. Perfect, so on in here. Sweet. Oh, just in time. That might be perfect.
I think when I level it out, it should be great. Yeah.
The next day.
All right, day 2 or 3 here at the Homes for Our Troops Disabled Veterans sites. I've got Waddle. Oh, I left my gas cap open. I'm disheveled today, I'll just tell you that in advance. Department of Transportation approved geotextile fabric. They want that put under any surface that water is coming out to really limit erosion. So we are rocking it today. A couple guys working on the site. Bobby's in the excavator, and we have someone that we had to bring in because we just have so much going on. I'm telling you right now, I about had a panic attack this morning because winter is coming. You can see Bobby went ahead and cut this road in yesterday as we showed. He's made it all the way down. We're cutting in to the house pad, getting the topsoil off. And then what we'll do is bring that up to the proper grade, as I shared with you previously. Once we get that to the proper grade, compact it in by bringing in fill material, then we'll start digging in the trenching. It's going to be pretty wide trenching. The concrete contractor, we did not get the concrete on this, which is fine because we got enough going on. But the concrete contractor wants 6 foot wide trenches, so they're pretty wide. So we got a lot of dirt to be hogging out. You can't tell, but from where that laser sits to where that culvert is, you've got about, what they say, like 20 foot of fall on this site. That's not very far. It looks flat, but it's not. So we have a lot of grading and sloping to do here. You can see all our stakes for the house. These have 5 foot offsets. And Bubba the dog is working hard. Look in the cab. Good. How you doing, Mr. Bobby?
Not too bad.
Good. How's my man Bubba here doing? You doing good, puppy dog? Yeah.
5 hours later.
Hey guys, back here at the Homes for Our Troops home that one of the homes we're building for the disabled veterans. We are, again, really excited about this. I want to show you some progress here. So in the last day, and we did get some film of this, but I wanted to kind of give you the finished recap. If you take a look at this, look how high the actual ditch is above the elevation of the culvert. That's a foot higher than the top of the culvert. So we're gonna have to dig this out. That's over the years, this land and road base from the county grading has just filled this ditch up that much. It's pretty crazy. So this is real hard, lots of fines, and then a cap with, I think, 3 loads of road base here. You see it looks like a little wall over here, but this is where we're gonna have to dig out as well. So now we got Bobby. Say hi, Bobby.
Howdy.
The Punisher. And Bubba, Where'd you go, Bubba? There you are. So they're finishing clearing off vegetation, just kind of grubbing the site. Got this truck here, we're gonna load it with this material to give it weight. And then we're gonna start, well, we gotta basically scarify everything 12 inches down, is that right?
Yeah, all except up there on the foundation. We did a 1 foot lift that we need to roll in there.
Okay.
That's what we need to get rolled in.
Okay, perfect. One of the issues with water up here in Colorado is there is none, especially up in the mountains. So really hard to come by. Like I mentioned, the engineer on this job, I think, is out of Maryland, and where water, I believe, is much more bountiful than Colorado. So I've had to pull some strings, get some additional donations and some things from people to try to get a couple truckloads of water for us to do these sites. But it's kind of coming together. Might be a day or two later than we'd like to have it done, but we'll get it done and it'll be done to spec. See, we got it cut out over here because this side of the home pad is lower than that side.
So 5 feet from this nail head in.
Okay.
Same thing with this one. 5 feet from this nail head in is the corning. So
Right in here.
corner's right about, yeah.
Okay.
You know, right in between the two.
Okay.
And I'm trying to dig past it so they get plenty of working room on the inside.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. There's a porch. So instead of trying to dig a 5 or 6 footer trench here and there and leaving a little sliver that can fall, we're just gonna hog that whole thing out, and then we'll come back in and fill that. But everywhere else other than the porch here and porch there, you're sticking with about a 6 foot wide trench, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I love it. We are in a desperate battle to get this foundation poured. It is 10 after 6. Bobby is still working hard. Oh yeah. Nice and wide. Our concrete guy on this job wanted lots of room. This has to be scarified 12 inches and then compacted. So we might do like 6-inch lifts, compact, another 6 inches compact. So this side is obviously not as deep or is lower in elevation than that side. So you can see as you look across the horizon here, this gets high. Or low, I guess, however you want to say it. Obviously, we'll daylight the drain, the footer drain out this way. And most of our electric utilities will come in from over to the right. That was a change. It was coming in from over here, but they didn't like how close it was gonna be to the septic system. So your septic system is gonna be out here. So they had the electrical come in this way from the right. But natural gas, I think, is gonna come in from this left side as we're looking. Hogging out that dirt, baby. When Bobby first started, you guys will see this on another video, he's used to backhoe controls. So I'd say he's come a long way pretty quick learning these controls. So we're hogging all this out here because this is a porch. And like I mentioned before, instead of leaving a little sliver between the footer wall and the porch footer wall and the footer wall here, it would just leave a little sliver. Just decided to hog the whole thing out. And the concrete guy told us to do that. He wanted it that way, so. work continues. We're down here in the trenches. Todd's wetting down, compacting. We got a compaction test this morning. Haven't heard anything negative, so I think that means we passed. But we got to get this pile of dirt out of here. So he's stacking me up here. I'm gonna grab it with my skid steer. It's my first time running it, so don't laugh. And then we've got to take from this red pin, we got to take this out. So Troy in the excavator is going to dig this out for me. He's also going to carry this dirt over here. right, so we got this little corner hogged out. About a foot here. I'll clean this up with the skid steer. Todd's over here working his tail off, compacting. He's got it within 2/10 of an inch in most spots. So that'll be easy to clean up tomorrow morning. We're in a rush because the concrete guys are coming. So we're just trying to make it wide enough for them. They like, what, 3.5 feet on the outside of their footer form. So just coming back and getting a few things done here before they get here tomorrow. So the last big chunk of dirt that has to come out, it's gonna take about a foot off of this line down here, put it out in the field, and then I'll just get it out of the way with the skid steer. We got a lot more work to do on the outside of the home pad. But for now, we're just trying to hog all the dirt out of the way.
Our jumping jack is not looking great, so Bobby's gonna change out the oil. He's gonna show you how to do that. Alrighty, we're here dealing with this Wacker Nielsen. I'm gonna change out the fluids in the bottom. I got this little pluggy right here. She was only like finger tight, so my concern is there's a lot of metal shavings in this oil. This is a catch pan. Make sure we're being clean here. All right. Boy. You guys can see this. See her swirling in there. You're feeling those are metal shavings. Not exactly what I want. Alrighty, got her all drained out. Hopefully here pretty soon. I'll be back with some more oil. Get her all changed out, flip her over, face it down so we can fill it up. I think she was over oiled like it was no tomorrow. So there's a good couple of quarts in there. Stand it up and see where we're at. Alrighty.
We're making progress for tomorrow morning when the concrete team shows up. It's not our concrete team, it's another guy locally here. You can see we are compacting like crazy. I just took my hand at the jumping jack. It's no fun. So we talked to John Deere 4 Rivers out of Colorado Springs. My man Jason I talk about. And they're gonna look at donating a sheep's foot ride-on roller for this job, so we'll see if they can find one. Compaction equipment up here is hard to find at the moment. So I want to show you this. I don't fall in. The footer is going here with a 3-foot wall, and what we want to do is the water well is over here just behind this pile. So before they pour the wall, we've decided to sleeve under here with 4-inch PVC pipe. Try to sleeve under here, have it come up with 245s under the wall so that it's already in place and the plumber's not having to take a chance of cracking the wall or anything like that. So that's what the builder wanted to do. So that's what we're doing. We've got to go 9 feet below the topsoil and 6 feet below the bottom of the footer. So he's got a 6-foot trench there, and then as soon as that comes up, it turns into 9 feet. So we'll just daylight it over here and daylight it over there, and then when it comes time, we'll go ahead and dig the trench back to the wellhead. But that's what we're working on now, trying to get that done before tomorrow morning. It is now 7 p.m. Trying to fly through these projects. One of the main reasons is we want to get the asphalt driveway in before the end of the season, before it gets too cold. So there's a bunch of things that have to happen in order for that to happen. So we are on full tilt boogie right now, getting ready to go. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully they're putting up forms and everything's working.
The next day.
All right, so we, as I showed yesterday, dug this out because we're going to put a sleeve here. It's buried, and we got what, 4 inches of insulation, did I see?
Yes.
Yeah, so 2 layers of 2-inch insulation board on top of that, and it daylights over here, so that way we're prepped when they come for the well, which is just behind here. We can run the water line under the foundation wall. It's already in place. We just need a go-go gadget arm, you know?
They have them called an extended boom.
Yeah, I had one on my backhoe.
Yep, that's about the normal place to have them too.
Yeah.
That'll work. I wouldn't worry about the basket too much. We're gonna pick it up later.
Whoa! Woo! As I shared with you guys, I'm afraid of heights. These two guys are not. All right, compacting this thing up in lifts now. It's shaking the whole ground, so I know it's compacting in there good.
Bye, have a great time.